Okay, so thank you for joining. First of all, this is a long holiday weekend, and you guys are already here, so thanks for that. Yes, Arvind, I can feel your heartbeat now. Okay, so I'll be having this. So this is not kind of interview questions and all. So maybe most of people already I am familiar with Reshma, then Spriti, few of them, few of Arvind as well. He has joined now. So few of people I already know. I have been talking with them since long as well for the mock interview and all. So, but I'll be having this kind of a Hindi plus English. So whatever question you have, so we can stop at that moment and we can discuss that. So at least the your whatever things you have in a mind right now because of the current situation, too many companies having the layoffs, then almost every people is asking me he's not getting a call, so what he should, what is the problem happening with him. So I'm talking with too many people on the Instagram. So that's why I thought that at least we'll try to have one session over there we can discuss. So we have the larger community now, so we can discuss what is the problem going on. So what is the steps having the, what is the problem happening after the interview as well. So few of the people already cleared all the ground, but they are not getting the offers whatever they have been talking with HR. So these kind of people also I'm having, uh, so we can discuss those kind of things as well. And you can shoot any questions anytime, so that is not the problem. So it is not kind of the presentation which we give in the office, so it's kind of your space. Whenever you feel you can ask anything. Okay, so okay, so I think let me share my screen. Let me know if you guys seeing my screen. Hello, Arvind.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
sir.
are able to see.
Visual.
Okay, can someone please accept the peoples who are joining call because I'll be hosting. So okay, so let me start from here itself. Okay, so I have not given any title here. So actually मैंने सोचा था कि पहला ऐसे लिखूंगा कि UI Dev Guide फर्स्ट वेबिनार और काइंड ऑफ ऐसे, बट मैंने रिमूव कर दिया क्योंकि मुझे नहीं लगता है कि काइंड ऑफ वेबिनार है, लेकिन लिखा तो वेबिनार ही था, लेकिन हमको डिस्कस करना है कि क्या सिचुएशन सभी के साथ चल रहा है. सो एट लास्ट मोमेंट आई हैव रिमूव्ड दैट करंट सिचुएशन एंड ऑल आई दैट आई हैव रिटन इन द फर्स्ट स्लाइड. सो मैंने वो रिमूव कर दिया. सो आई थॉट दैट it is not related to only the single thing, so that's why I have just added the logo and the time, and this is the link of the top made. Okay, so okay, so what things we are discussing today. So first of all, what is the problem happening while the interview preparation you start, then what is the current market situation. So here we'll put our major time, uh, and we can discuss among all. So if anyone having the problem with too many people asking that same question, so he's not getting call, then we can discuss that what is exactly happening with him. And so at least will other will know that. Then third step I have created how to not to fail in the interview. So it is kind, it is not kind of the how to fail, but we can discuss more. So here we'll put more time over here as well. And then resume, so I have one-on-one with the multiple peoples, so that also we can discuss at that time. So I thought that resume is a kind of the one way to get in the for the at least for interview. So that's why I have added resume here. And some of the questions I have related find out related to JavaScript. So those will try to solve, or I can ask questions so we can discuss that what is the exact concept over there. Okay. So okay. So when you start for a preparation, so what is the first step you do? Can anyone tell? Means what you do when you means when you feel that you are not getting much of appraisal or you are not getting too much work. So what you do first, Arvind, you.
First, we are apply for resignation. Resign. मतलब
but
बेसिकली
no, no,
हम,
see, wait,
या
I want to wait. So you will
ओके,
you will resign, then only you have offer, okay?
या
But I'm asking, थिंक व्हेन जब आपने स्टार्ट किया कि मुझे रिजाइन करना है, वहां से आपने रिजाइन किया, उसके बीच का जो कुछ रहता है ना, वो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ एग्जैक्ट क्या क्या होता है।
बेसिकली लॉट ऑफ थिंग हैपनिंग देयर, वी आर नॉट गेटिंग कंपनी सिचुएशन, वी आर नॉट गेटिंग पेड।
हम्म। हम्म।
मतलब बेसिकली ये होता है कि जितनी हमारी वैल्यू होती है वो वैल्यू हमें पेड नहीं किया जाता, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम फीलिंग।
हम्म। यस। ओके,
या
मतलब एक थिंग ऐसे है कि हमको देखो, दो टाइप के लोग रहते हैं। अगर मैं कुछ इनपुट दे रहा हूँ मेरा और उसके हिसाब से मेरे को पे स्केल नहीं मिल रहा है तो मैं भाग जाऊंगा। मैं भी वैसे ही हूँ।
यस
ठीक है, तो अगर मैं काम दे दिखा रहा हूँ मेरा, अगर मेरे को नहीं मिल रहा है तो मैं भाग जाऊंगा। वो एक थिंग है। और दूसरा थिंग रहता है कि कोई कोई लोग ऐसे रहते हैं, मैं पड़े रहता हूँ वहाँ पे, मैं एक मतलब ऐसे सिचुएशन में आ गया हूँ कि ठीक है मैं एकदम कूल जोन में चले गया उस कंपनी में, तो मुझे नहीं लगता है कि मुझे निकलना चाहिए बाहर। ऐसे भी कुछ लोग रहते हैं जो 4 4 5 5 साल एक ही कंपनी में रहते हैं, तो उस टाइम पे फिर क्या होता है ना, उनको एक्सपीरियंस नहीं रहता है ज्यादा इंटरव्यू देने का, तो फिर वो वही पीपल ज्यादा आते हैं मेरे पास कि मैंने 5 साल से इंटरव्यू नहीं दिया है, तो मुझे क्या क्या क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं, मैं कैसे प्रिपेयर करूँ। तो मैंने सोचा कि एक स्लाइड हम इस पे डिस्कस करते हैं। तो ओके,
यस
अगर हम अभी बात करते हैं फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर की, ठीक है, तो जैसे हमने अभी सोचा, समझ लो आप किसी का भी अभी मार्च में अप्राइजल होगा, आपको पता चला कि 30 मार्च को आपका अप्राइजल होने वाला है, आपको कुछ X% मिला, लेकिन आप सच अभी वो आपको लग रहा है कि बहुत कम है, तो आप आपका प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करते हो। पहले आप हम लोग पहले क्या करते हैं ना, मतलब अभी मेरी चीज बताता हूँ। मैं अगर मैं रहता तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं पहले क्या करता हूँ, नौकरी पे जाके फिर से मेरा प्रोफाइल एक्टिवेट करता हूँ। ठीक है, वहां पे मैं देखता हूँ कि कौन सी कंपनी हायरिंग कर रही हो और उनको क्या क्या टूल्स वगैरह, क्या क्या टेक स्टैक चाहिए, कैसे चाहिए, कितना एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए। अभी समझ लो किसी कंपनी को NGRX चाहिए और मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ कि नहीं, तो रिसर्च योर प्रोफाइल मतलब यही है। तो पहला स्टेप हमारा क्या होना चाहिए, जब भी हमको स्टार्ट करना है तो हमको पहले कौन सी कंपनीज हायरिंग कर रही है, वो क्या दिख रही है, मतलब जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, तो वो हमको क्लियर होना चाहिए कि वो हमारे रिज्यूम में आना चाहिए। मतलब समझ लो आप अभी NGRX पे कोई काम नहीं कर रहा है, लेकिन बहुत सी 9 कंपनीज, 10 में से 9 कंपनीज NGRX पूछ रही है, मतलब वो एक पॉइंट है तुम्हारे लिए, तुमको NGRX तुम्हारे रिज्यूम में लिखना ही है, कहाँ ना कहाँ पे। एज अ बिगिनर लिखो या फिर उसके बारे में पढ़ो, लेकिन आपको लिखना ही है। नहीं तो क्या होगा ना, वो कंपनी अगर एक्सटेंसिवली NGRX के लिए ढूंढ रहे हैं ना, तो वो फिर आपको बाईपास कर देंगे, मतलब वो हटा देंगे रिज्यूम, मतलब वो करेंगे नहीं एक्सेप्ट। तो वही है जॉब रिक्वायरमेंट, मतलब वही है जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन, सेकंड पॉइंट। तो मैंने अभी एक वन ऑन वन में एक बंदे को दिखाया था पूरा ये प्रोसेस कैसे करना है, आई थिंक वो मे भी होगा इस ग्रुप में, पता नहीं इसमें है कि नहीं ज्वाइन हुआ। ओके, तो उसको मैंने बताया था कि हमको कैसे कंपेयर करना है, और उसके रिज्यूम से हमने कंपेयर किए थे कि कौन से कीवर्ड उसके रिज्यूम में नहीं है लेकिन वो जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। तो मे बी उसको अभी पता नहीं, अभी उसको कॉल आ रहा है कि नहीं उसके बाद में। तो वो एक चीज था। और अभी हाँ, थर्ड स्टेप हमारा आता है कि हम फिर यूट्यूब पे जाएंगे, फिर लिखेंगे कि जावास्क्रिप्ट मोस्ट आस्क्ड इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस 2024 2023। उसके बाद हम ग्लासडोर पे जाएंगे, इन्फोसिस के इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन देखेंगे। ठीक है, प्रैक्टिस मतलब कॉमन क्वेश्चंस जो रहते हैं हम ढूंढते हैं इधर उधर, वो ठीक है, वो तो पार्ट ऑफ इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस है, वो तो करना ही है सभी को। उसके बाद हाँ, अभी जब मैं एनजीआर से बात कर रहा था ना, यहाँ पे आता है फिर आपका फोर्थ पॉइंट, स्किल डेवलपमेंट एंड अपस्किलिंग। अभी समझ लो कोई कंपनी है, आपको 10 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, अब आप सिर्फ फ्रंट एंड पे ही काम कर रहे हो ज्यादा, लेकिन आपको CI/CD टूल्स क्या रहता है पता नहीं है, तो अ, उसके बाद हमारा NX करके एक टूल है, वो वहाँ पे मोनोरेपो और माइक्रो फ्रंट एंड के रिलेटेड वर्क करते हैं हमारे साथ। उसके बाद हम लाइब्रेरीज बना सकते हैं हमारी अलग अलग, जो हम डिप्लॉय कर सकते हैं। तो ये चीजें अगर वहाँ पे रिक्वायरमेंट्स में लिखी है ना, तो हमको एटलीस्ट मेक श्योर रखना है कि हमको ये पढ़ना है। एटलीस्ट तुम इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं किए हो, लेकिन एटलीस्ट तुमको बेसिक होना चाहिए पता, तो इजी होगा आपको, मतलब इंटरव्यू में ही इजी होता है। अगर आप इंटरव्यू के टाइम बोलते हो कि मैंने किसी चीज पे काम किया है, तो बंदा सोचेगा ठीक है इसने काम किया, तो मैं इसको एक क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा।
Sir, can
Yes.
you speak in English?
Okay, 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 okay. So what I was thinking, what I was talking. So when you are applying for any specific role, okay, and most of companies is asking for some of the one skill that everyone is no everyone is looking for. But if you don't have that skill, at that time you have to make sure that you update that skill, okay, and at least you have the basic knowledge of that skill. So at least you will add that in the resume, okay, and then you can tell them in the interview as well, so I worked on that skill, but I don't have that much of experience, but if I get chance to work on, then I can do that. So this is what the point I was talking for the skill skill development and the upskilling. Okay, so fifth point is the big point, because so too many rejections happened at the starting of the your interview process. So at that time, what happens? We give the two interviews and you get rejected. So most of the people get demotivated. So I'm not able to clear the interview. So they skip the that interview process whole. They will skip for 6 months and they will think after 6 months, oh, I thought that I have to switch in this year, but next appraisal is coming in 6 months. So few of the people get dropped at that level, that moment itself. So anyone, if anyone planning now, so I think 1 month is remaining. Maybe appraisal, most of people be having the appraisal in the maybe July, sorry, April, or till May, I think. So if you have time, so put that time and research your profile, what companies are required, what companies is looking for first of all, and what you have right now, because right now everything is available on Google. So that's why I meant to say that at least its companies is looking for some of the tech stack, so you should know that, because it is not the kind of the era over there. Too many things are not on the available on the internet. So if someone is asking for the React, so I talk with the multiple people, they knows the React as well and Angular as well. So this is the one good thing. If the company is having the project for the one of the framework, then he can easily fit over there and he can work on the multiple projects as well. So these kind of things will help you at least for the getting shortlisted and going forward for the interview process. Okay, any questions for here that interview process, anyone? Okay, I take
No, sir.
as a no. Okay, okay, so okay, so now I want to listen from you guys. So we'll discuss this point, because too many people, maybe here Priya is here. I have not seen her is join or not, but Priya asked me a few days back. I requested questions on the Instagram channel. So over there, a few one person has added that he or she is not getting call. So if someone is not getting call, so what is the current things happening with him or her? Can anyone? Everyone is getting call means nice.
Maybe requirement is not there in the market.
No, see, this is the cooling period of time companies. Okay, so companies are preparing for appraisals and all. Okay, so this is what topic we discussed in the last slide, because March, April, and May, these 3 months are having the appraisal seasons. Okay, so at that time, so but one thing I want to tell you, so most of people resign after their appraisals. So that's why I'm asking. This will be a cooling period for 2 months. So you will get a less call, but if you prepared very well and if you applied for a, and you will get a call. So one thing I want to make sure that if you are applying for one of the one of the jobs, so you should be prepared that much of level. So if you go on for one of the interview, then you should not be fail in that interview. So that will be the next slide. I will tell you about that. So so most of companies having the restructuring right now. So you might heard about the companies are firing as well last couple of months. So that restructuring and the global sentiments, you might be heard about the multiple places. So those things currently happening. So that's why in my company as well, they are not hiring since last three months. Okay, so it is not kind of the situation. So you guys not getting call or something, but maybe after 1st of April you will get calls. But if you are planning at that time, so you should make sure that you prepare at least 2 months. You have 2 months now. If you plan from today, so I will put my 15 days on JavaScript itself, then 15 days on HTML CSS, so you will have 45 days. So if you prepare very well, then it will be a very easy situation for you guys whenever you get a call. So at least what I mean to say, if you are applying for interview, you should be prepared and you should clear that interview. So at that much of level of your preparation should be okay. And we'll talk about the in the next slide how to not to fail in the interview. So any question related to the jobs or something, anyone?
Yeah, I'm having one question. Nowadays, what is happening? Like in the most of the job description, they are mentioning like around 5 to 6 years experience candidate required. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, in the background, they are hiring for 3 to 5 people, experienced people. So what will happen when sometimes when we are sending a resume, maybe there may be some chances that ETS
But
can throw out our resume. So how we can tackle with that?
But how you know that? So companies is mentioning 5 to 6, but hiring for 3 to 4 years of experience. How you
Yeah,
got to know that?
whenever we are connecting with somebody, right, whosoever is
Mm-hmm.
working in that particular company, so then we are getting know. So actually, what is happening in that actual company job description, they are mentioning that like three to
Mm-hmm.
four. But when we
Okay.
go to any either Naukri profile or any either in LinkedIn profile as well, so at
Mm-hmm.
the time they are mentioning this much.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's the problem. Yeah,
Maybe.
even
Yeah. 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 Tell me.
yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So what I was talking. So sometimes you see the 6 years of experience people is asking for plus 30 plus lakh. We assume, okay, and three
Yeah,
years of experience. He has little bit less knowledge than the senior developer, we can say. So if he is asking 15 to 20 lakhs, so what you think that which candidate the companies will hire, because they will think for the money as well first of all.
exactly,
Okay,
right.
so
Yeah,
that thing also happens sometimes, and the main thing is the urgency of that requirement. Okay, if they have 3 to 6 months, then they will hire in their own time. But if the requirement is very early in stage, or you mean to say that in 30 days he should be joined, so in that case they will offer whatever market can match, or whatever you are expecting. So in that situation you will be getting hired in a month as well. Okay,
yeah,
and your point now, so I have not heard like that situation. So companies are hiring less experience, but that this is what I was talking. So everything is available on Google. So whatever things senior developer can do, he junior developer can do. Okay, but he will
yeah,
need
true.
more time than him. That's it. So
Right, right.
yeah, so such kind of things maybe can happen, but I have not seen such kind of right now. See, but
Mm.
if they are hiring for lead, so they cannot adjust one person who is a junior developer, correct? So they should,
Right,
the
right.
market fit condition will be lead only. So at that,
Yes.
not sure, but I think that this is not maybe a good thing to for company at least. If the candidate they hired for that position and he did not perform, in that case, that is the problem for candidate as well and the company as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because most Indian IT companies are works in the service base. Okay, if we
Mm.
are providing one of the client as a vendor or something and he is not performing, then they will terminate the contract as soon as they found something.
Yeah.
uh, okay. So I thought that we'll discuss more on this, but everyone is getting calls, so that's nice. Okay, okay. So so I will talk 5 minutes on resume now. So okay, so one resume I have seen. I think in the last week, he has added everything in his resume. Okay, React, Vue.js, Flutter.js, Ionic, everything is added. Okay, and I asked him 5 questions related to each thing. Then he got lost. So he said that how you are asking all these questions to me? I have applied for Angular. Okay, but I told him you mention everything in your resume. If you give this resume to your one of the company, then they will think you are the master of the tech stack. Then they will definitely ask you the small thing everywhere. So first of all, if you are applying for Angular or if you are applying for React, make sure that you highlight your experience one of the tech stack. Okay, and whatever, if you know about React or Angular or the secondary tech stack, so you can mention beginner, expert or something maybe close to that. So this way the interviewer will know that this Arvind is applying for a Angular developer, but he knows the concept of the React as well. So that will be the hint for him. So Arvind can work in the both the tech stack. So that is kind of thing, one thing. Okay, and another thing, whatever keyword he has added, he have not written the HTML. He has written the like the that what we have to say that curly like this. What we do HTML syntax, HTML syntax like this. So what I asked him, what is this? This is HTML. Means how the interpreter will know that this is HTML while the bots works on the Naukri.com. Then he has added JS only instead of JavaScript. So he thought that it looks like a cool. I asked him, what is cool in this? So he told that I have put it 30 minutes with him and I have updated his resume, and I have made that resume little bit more precise. So at least interviewer or HR will know that what is the things he is working. So one thing I want to tell you, so if you are writing your objective from anywhere, so make sure if you have the 3-4 years of experience, there is no need to write a objective first of all in your resume. You can start with your introduction. Introduction means Arvind has a 3+ years of experience in Angular React and working on the deployments, then Jenkins, CI/CD, like this one liner only. That this is the summary for your resume, and the same summary line will be on the your Naukri profile and the Indeed profile as well. At least in the single line, the interviewer or HR or anyone who knows that, so he has the 3 years of experience in React or Angular, and he knows these concepts as well. And then whatever things you worked on, almost that much of your experience, you can add those one by one. So this is how your resume should be in the first half page. Okay, so no one will read your resume thoroughly, what project you work on, then what tech stack you use. So that is the secondary thing. So you're selling yourself. Okay, so you have to think what I know, so that skill will be sellable. So put more time on your skills, and what you things are working on right now, put that in the half of the first of page. Okay, then the skills and all those things will coming here. If you are working in the React or Angular, so everyone knows that he should know the TypeScript, JavaScript, then HTML, CSS, Flexbox, then Bootstrap, Angular material. That is the secondary thing. But more things, more precise things will be your Angular, React, and JavaScript. Okay, so and the most of people are filling in the JavaScript. I'm finding that too many people are having the issues with the event loop as well. So now everything is available on the Google. Okay, if you go on the YouTube as well, type a event loop, you will get too many videos to watch. So make a your notes. If I ask you the what is event loop, so whatever points you have note down for the event loop, note down that, and remember those points, so you can tell easily. If I ask you for the event loop, so you have 5 points to discuss, so you can go one by one point, so it is easy to remember. So if I ask you for what is event delegation, so if you remember that points, whatever points you have written, so you can easily add tell that points. So this is one thing. I think that over there peoples are lagging. So if anyone have a question related to resume as well, so feel free to ask, so we can discuss that as well. Okay, I am thinking that I am talking to myself only. Okay, okay, so now another question for you
Hi,
guys. Yes.
uh, hi, I'm Danya.
Hmm.
Actually, for the resume part, I have one query like that.
Sorry, your voice is not clear.
I mean, I have built my okay. Okay. Now is it fine?
Yeah, it is fine.
Okay. Can you give me? I mean, can you present some ideal resume kind of thing so that we can refer and correct our resumes like that? I'm asking.
uh we have already added on the top med. So
Okay.
if I go here and go to digital package, we'll find here. Okay.
Mm. Okay, sure.
Okay,
Thank you.
so you will find here the resume. Okay, sample resume. So you can edit this
Okay.
resume according to your experience.
Okay.
Hi, this is Arvind. We are not able to see the screen, and you are in the resume screen, right? If you
Oh,
are
okay.
sharing anything,
Uh, Let me ping that URL so you guys can
yeah,
see.
yeah, it's the really
Same
helpful
window.
to, yeah.
Yep. Let me share that now itself, so at least we'll find that. Okay. Let me know if you guys get that link. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So this was the problem I have been seeing this almost 6 months. So that's why I have added my resume here. Okay, this is my resume actually. So right now there was a 7+ years of experience, now 8+. Okay, so I'm close to 8 to 9 years of experience in UI and Angular. Okay, okay. So I'm not remember her name. So go through that resume and download that resume and update the resume according to your experience. So you will find that Let me share that only so you can guys easily see that. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm finding
Sure.
resume, sample resume. Okay, can you see now?
Yeah, we can able to see.
Okay, so see, this is what if you see this line, so at least I'm saying user. So at least the interviewer or HR will know that. So this this candidate has this much of experience with this design and all, and he knows about this concept. So it is easy to understand what is the resume is for. Is it for Angular or is it for React or something? Okay, then these are the key highlights you can add. Then career experience, your whatever companies you have been working. So and this is the roles and responsibilities. So only the first page will be for yourself, not for the company or anything. So you should highlight your points over here. This is what I meant to say. Okay, and if you see here now in the second page, whatever project I have worked on, that's it. Name of the project, what was the project, and tools what I have used over there. That's it. My name, whatever things over here, and that's it. So first page will be for yourself. Okay, so remember this first point. So first page will be for yourself. Okay, and the second will be for the your projects and all, whatever certification you did, you got some appreciation somewhere. So all those things.
Sure.
So let
Okay.
me share again. I think let me share. I'm sharing it, but can you see resume now again?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yep, thank you. Okay, so I think this might be clear for you guys now. So if you have any question, then feel free to ask now as well or on Instagram as well anytime. Okay, so this is the one point which we discuss in the first slide itself. So why people get failed in the interview? Means what are the points you think that this is because of this I am failing? Can anyone please tell me?
I think it could be a lack of preparation, that we are not confident on the answers which we're giving in the interview.
Yes. Anything else?
And yeah, even what will happen sometimes we know the answer, but
Hmm.
we do kind of fear. I mean, yeah, that's also kind of problems,
Yep, yep.
because we do not face so much interviews, right? When we face so many interviews, then we will get kind of confidence that yeah, I can also
Hmm.
do that.
Yeah, correct. And one thing, if you are failing in the multiple interview, that most of people get demotivated. I am failing, I get failed in the multiple interview, so they drop their planning to switching and everything. So this happen most of time. So then, as we discussed in the first slide as well, so what things we have to do? So if you know that you have to switch after 2 months, so you should have plan for 2 months. What are the things you have to study, and also take your time, and first of all know what is your profile right now and what things you know, and prepare according to that. So and the one more thing, so due to the interview experience, lack of interview experience, most of people get failed. Okay, so over there only I am helping everyone. So for that reason only I have started this mock interview. At least the candidate will be comfortable for his real time interview. So we'll try to ask the question related to the real time level. So one candidate, I told you now. So one candidate, he has a 3 years of experience and 3 lakh his package. Okay, so I connected him with almost 45 days. His notice period was 60 days. So at the end of the 45 days, he got a package of 8 lakh. So what was the problem? He was not able to answer the question. First of all, he was very having the fear of the interview. As soon as he start his interview, he is getting panic. Okay, so he was struggling for the explaining the answers as well. So I have taken multiple sessions with him, and at least I have given him some confidence. So you are doing everything good, but don't be panic. For when I taking his interview at that time also, he was having the same situation. So over there I have been talking with him. So I talked with him in our Marathi language, whatever. So I tried to be make him comfortable in the interview. I asked some question into Marathi to him, so at least he will get comfortable in the interview. So that level he was, and in the after the 45 he got the package of almost 256 to 50%. So that was the one situation I handled in the last year, at the end of the last year. So you guys know that where you are lagging, okay, and what things you have to do, okay. So it's on you itself, so how you are doing things. So okay, and what else you think, why most of people get failed in the interview? One thing we talked about resume as well, correct? So because not matching the resume, okay. So this would be a one problem, and too much extra things if you are adding in your resume, that is also a problem. Okay, so make the precise resume. So whatever company is looking or you are looking, so add those things only in your resume. If you add multiple things in your resume, then interviewer will shoot the questions to as per his knowledge of that multiple tech stack. So instead of going to that beyond, so you should be having the simple straightforward mindset. So you will be going to React, so you will add more things related to React. So if you have handled some situation that is very difficult but you handled it, so tell that in the introduction itself. So I'm working in React, so nowadays I'm working on this feature, but I got stuck in this feature. So I tried to put myself in that situation, so I tried to resolve that issue. Okay, so at least he will be think that this candidate has worked on really on the core concept or whatever. He can have the that if we give him the panic situation, so he can handle this situation. So most of time the who is taking the interview, first of all I will tell you, so who takes the interview, suppose he wants to one of the candidates should join his team, okay. If I'm taking the interview now and I want someone who can join with me in the team, so I will find the person who is good. Okay, I will not say that Arvind knows React, so he will work easily, so I can hire him. But see, if the Arvind is not performing, then we have to work, we have to complete his work as well. Okay, so that things which happen in the company. So you should be prepared for the uh, resume first. First thing will be resume for you guys, and then you should prepare for the description. Okay, and the prepare as we talked about the JavaScript, HTML, CSS, those concepts. So HTML, CSS is fine, but you should prepare JavaScript thoroughly, because every interviewer will ask the question related to JavaScript first of all. Okay, anything else till this point? So maybe next slide will be for the output based question, I think. Okay, yeah. So any questions? These 4 points which we discuss in half an hour.
No, we don't have. It's the
Okay.
clear.
Okay, so we'll move to
Sir,
then. Yes, please.
sir, I am from non-IT background and I have a career gap and now I am doing full stack. What company I should target for? I mean, startups or some other else?
Okay, but how much you know right now about for a full stack? Means you completed your HTML, CSS, JavaScript,
Yeah,
all these
yeah,
concepts,
yeah.
and you are able to.
I
Have you given
completed a
any?
project in front end
But are
and
you confident? Are you confident that much of level?
yeah,
Okay, and when you pass out,
2017.
2017. Okay, so this is the 7 years of gap now.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so that's fine. But and what was the your mainstream?
a civil.
Okay, from civil to IT.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I will not recommend to take a fake experience, but in this situation, this most of people do these things. Take a 2 years of fake experience and go for the 2+ years of experience. If you feel confident, then only. So this is the one thing unofficial I'm telling you.
Okay.
Try for that. At least you will get a call. If you are
Okay.
fresher right now, trust me, the fresher candidate. don't having the calls right now. So there are too many people asking me on the Instagram. He's not getting call. When I ask him, he's passed out of 2022, 23. Right now, Infosys, TCS, they are not hiring for freshers as well. Almost last 1 year. Okay,
Okay.
but if you are feeling, if you know that I can clear the interview of the 2+ years of experience, then only you can try for a fake experience maybe.
Uh,
Otherwise, try to find on the Indeed if small scales company are there in the Indeed. So try to apply for them and try to give the interviews. Maybe
Oh,
you can go with a small scales companies with a less salary or anything. At least for your experience. Once you get experience, a real time experience, then you know that how the IT company experience and salary get appreciated. So yeah,
oh,
that one thing you can try. So same question one guy asked me last year. So I think in the December he has also the same problem, but he was trying to get the fake experience, but he was not confident on the JavaScript the concept. So I asked him 2 3 concepts, so he was lacking that. So I told him if you are going with a 2+ years of experience, so you should know. He was not able to answer late and const and where as well. So this is the beginning of the front end developer, I think. So at
yes.
least these 3 things should know everyone. Why we are using late and const. If you are, don't know, then I think no need to come into the IT. At least in the front end, because in any application we create a variable at one certain level. Okay, so this thing at least everyone should know. Okay, I assume everyone knows here.
Ye-
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Deep. Currently, we don't have the calls for the about 2 point until 3 years. From the last 6 months onwards, we are not even get the calls for 3 years. After 4 years plus experience, guys, also we are getting the calls.
Okay, you meant to say that less than 3 years of experience, you are not getting
Ye-
call.
yes, yes,
Yeah, because most of company hire for senior kind of role, correct? Software
yes, yes,
engineer. So till
yes,
3 years, you are a associate software engineer or a junior engineer, correct?
yes, yes.
So I will say
Um,
that take this time and learn the new things,
yes,
at least for a year. If you are
yeah,
close to 2 years, 2.5, 2.6 or something, complete total 3 years of experience and be ready for the your senior role. Because once you go to your senior role, then no one will help you everywhere. So
yes, yes,
now if you are working as a junior developer, so you know that what is the your senior is doing right now in the company.
yes,
Okay, so you can try to see that what he is doing. So same thing you have to do in another company if you are
yes,
switching.
yes.
Okay. So
Just no, no. Currently, I'm having the 4 plus years experience, but I
okay.
am suggesting to her, right? She's planning to do after putting the experience 2 years, right? That's why
Hmm.
I am telling to her.
But see, if she is non-technical, if you are going
Yes, yes,
directly 3+ years of experience, you know now. So what
yes, yes.
question will be suited?
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
very difficult.
yeah, so that's why I told her at least take a join any small scale company and learn
Yeah.
things whatever
Yes,
you
yes,
over there. So that's why I'm saying,
yes,
because almost I have right now I have 8+ years of experience. I have also started from the 1 2 BSK company. So
yes, yes,
that is the hard situation for IT. So those
yes,
who don't have the aggregate 60%, you know now
yes.
the Infosys TCS having the aggregate of 60%.
Oh,
I have 59 aggregate.
yes, yes. For me also, it's happened last 2 3 months back.
Okay.
After I put it the resume and after that selecting everything, the HR is asked me, they send me the document everything. For me also is having the 59.5. She's
Hmm.
not accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But once
that
you have
position.
experience,
Yeah,
one
for the
once.
TCS
Mhm.
position also is a referred position is a senior manager, one of
Okay.
the known guy. The even
Mhm.
though they are forced to get in the chance, there are HR is not accepted.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But once you have 5 years of experience, these companies will come to you.
Yes.
They will manage. 57 also manage.
Yes. Yes.
50 also manage. If you have a
Yes.
skill and they have urgent requirement.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 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 So
Okay.
I have some questions. Okay. So just can anyone tell the output of this question like that? So anyone please try and tell me what will be the output. So we'll discuss that. Do you guys want me to explain as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have two functions, okay, and it is taking two function as an argument. This is kind of
Yes.
your higher order JavaScript function, okay. It is
Yes.
taking two functions, okay, and we're calling one by one, okay.
Yeah. It's the higher order function.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you parse the first line, if you were calling fgx, okay, we're calling
Yes.
g of x. So it will
Yes.
come to g of x line number second, and it will return
Yes.
20 plus 1, 21, okay.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
21 will pass to f,
Yep.
okay. F will 21 into 2, 42.
42.
So yeah, so the output is 42. Okay, I will share these slides with you guys as well, maybe in our mail, so you can try and try to solve. Okay, so this is the event loop questions. Now at least tell me the output.
Output is one. First,
Hmm.
sorry. First is one.
Hmm.
Second, okay. Second promise. Wait, okay. Dot then response.
153
Hmm.
1 5
2, and after that
1
1.
5
Yep, 15324.
2 3.
Can
Yes, promise
yeah,
will be a higher priority, right, which is there in the macro task queue.
correct. And what, see, we have two set timeout now. If we have delay of 0 seconds in both, then what will happen? Instead of 1 at line number 4, if I have 0 over there as well, so what will be the output in that case?
It will take 2 first,
2.
and after that it will take 4.
Okay, so it will be in a callback queue, correct? In a
Right.
Yes.
event loop. Okay.
I
Okay.
think for this question, there are two websites are there. You can clearly visualize like how this
Hmm.
event loop everything is happening. So what you
Yes.
can do, you can just put your this code in that website, and you can easily clearly see
Yeah.
so how
Yeah.
it is working. There is something JS config, or you
Hmm.
can just search a JS visualizer. Just you can search JS visualizer
Just
900
a minute.
something, it will come up. Yeah, the first website. You can open that.
Okay.
You can paste your code as well there,
Okay.
and
Let
after that
me
you
Okay.
add.
can.
Let me add. Wait.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You can run, no?
Yep.
And at the bottom right side, you will get one button run. So
Steps.
you can, yeah, right. You
Yeah.
can easily visualize how it is working actually.
Okay. So it is came here now. Okay.
1.
Then it will add. Okay. It is on the same level till this time. Okay. It is adding the task. Like you see, this is the adding task. It is added that this task. Okay. Then
Right,
this micro task queue. Now it will add this as well. Okay, to set
right,
timeout in the stack. Okay,
right, yeah.
now it is coming to macro task queue. Okay, so it will run this now, this anonymous macro task queue.
Yes,
Okay, it came here. Okay, it returned 5. Now it will go this task and it will run one by one. Cool. Okay, it is
and
removed
it will
from.
be,
Yeah.
it would
Okay,
very helpful
nice.
to understand.
Yeah, if someone is having the problem with event loop, then please try this website. Let me ping this URL in the chat.
I think even you can get to know how this closure working and how this
Yeah,
pairing
yes,
working. Each and every scenario, you will get to know how the actually the code
correct.
is working. So there are so many other options also. If you see, there is a choose as an example is on
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
down.
I got it. I got
Yeah,
it.
so from
Yeah.
here you can
Some of the
select more
similar
options.
kind of website I have tried almost 2 3 years of back when I was looking for a job.
Yeah,
But
right,
this website is, I think, nice for a JavaScript.
right.
Okay, copy this website. Who has the problem with the event loop or this kind of things? How the code execution happen? Okay, okay. Where was that? Okay, okay. So this might be a small, very easy question. So can anyone tell what is this? Means what exactly this has in a browser?
Sorry, what are the different this contact? Yeah, this represents the global object, right?
Okay, so you mean to say document or window?
The window.
And what about document? Is it part of window or a document is a means it is vice versa kind of. It is part of the window or a window is part of document.
Sorry, document part of the window.
Okay.
I think
And what about,
document is altogether a different. It's not part of window as well
okay,
because
and if you have some variable and if you want to access those, so how you will access those variable with a dot
we
window,
can
window dot or document dot?
Window dot, right?
window dot we can do.
Yeah, yeah. So this question I asked a few days back, so he was totally got confused. So what is DOM? DOM as well. He get confused at the end. He know that what is the DOM, but at the end he got confused. Okay. So and this is the related to function currying. You might
Yes.
most of people knows about it, so that's fine.
Yes.
I have just added that. Okay. And what about this?
Array of one and okay.
It will
Okay,
be
it
one
will be
two
1 2.
Okay.
for
And why?
A and as well as B. Because
And,
for in case of array and as well as the object, it will be stored in the memory based on the
hmm, hmm.
reference.
Yep.
So it is kind of a
Shadow
mutable, we
copy.
can say.
Shadow copy.
Shallow.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
shadow.
shallow.
Shallow copy. Due to shallow copy, it is happening.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Yep. Correct. Okay. And what about this? I will tell you first. Okay, so we have one file. Okay, over there we are having one module helper.js and we are adding that helper.js and we are calling some function of it. We are calling one to in a sum. We are passing that variable to from your script.js to helper.js. So output will be 3, but I want know the console line number 1 index.js and line number 1 in helper.js. So what will be the sequence of console.log?
Uh, it's
It would be
it will be
index.js first of all.
What?
It would be index.js first of all.
Okay, then
And after that, it would be helper.
it
and
will
then
be 3.
at the end output.
Output will be 3.
And okay, so what about hoisting? What
Okay,
will
okay, you're
happen?
calling right above.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. It's a function expression.
See, we're importing something, okay, from the one of the file. So what do you think that file get hoisted at the top import? Let me run this code so you will know. Okay, so the concept is here related to hoisting. Okay, let it run. Okay, so if you see now, it is running helper.js first. Okay, then it come to index and then calling at the end. So it internally what it is doing, it is placing this line at the top. Okay, then it is calling index.js
Okay.
due to hoisting. Yeah, so that's why it was very easy, but I thought that I can add in the here. So due to hoisting, it is placing first helper.js at the top. Okay, and yep. So what is difference between both?
Uh,
The first would be a functional statement or a functional declaration, we can say.
Hmm.
And the second would be it's a function expression.
Okay, and if I try to access foo before declaration, then which one will give error?
This one, function expression, because it will act as a memory, like
Hmm.
a variable in the memory. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason we can't access that.
Yeah. So we are assigning that variable. So that
Right.
function will not be attached to your foo. As soon it came to this line, then only you will attach. If you try to access foo and directly calling it, so it will throw error in the second
yes.
one. Correct. Yep.
Yeah. It will act as like undefined and braces, right? So
Yeah,
JavaScript, there
correct.
is no such scenario undefined and braces. That's the reason.
Yep. Yep. So first one we usually able to access due to the hoisting, because of the functions here are function also going to hoist. Yep. Okay. So these are some common interview questions. Means array based coding question. I found this from the chat GPT and some of the URL, so I just added over here. So if you are someone is trying to for interviews coding interview question, so try to solve these questions as well. So and same for objects as well, I have written almost 5 6 question 10 question I have. So try to replicate this as well, try to solve this. So most of are the very easy questions, but I thought that at least if someone is trying to solve this question, so he will get some errors, and also at least he will be familiar with the syntax and all, because if you go to JS Fiddle and it will not be the auto populated things, so at least the your syntax will be clear. So that's why I have added this. Okay, I think we have covered almost everything. Okay, so any questions, anyone? Okay, nice. Everyone is happy, I think. Okay, almost we have 5 minutes. So if anyone have questions, so anyone can ask.
Hello, sir. I have a 3 years of experience in Angular and currently working on a React. Also, the right now the most of the companies are looking for a full stack dev.
Mm-hmm.
So what should I do? Like .NET plus Angular.
So you are working with a .NET.
No, I'm working on a currently working on as a React dev, and I have the experience on Angular. From last 2 months, I was working on a React.
Okay.
Actually, I'm working in a small cap services company. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever they have the project, they are just assigned to some the person who is free currently.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So you know .NET, or you are
No,
trying
no,
to say that I will learn .NET now?
no. What I am saying that most of the companies right now, like I was looking for a job in Angular
Hmm.
domains, and what I am seeing that like most of the companies hiring for a full stack dev, like
Correct.
uh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
.NET plus Angular,
Okay.
and
So
apply.
it is not only .NET. It will be Java
Mhm.
as well, Node.js as well. Too many
Yeah.
backends we have. So
Mm.
that's fine. But what backend you are closer and what you know little bit. If you go to .NET, so .NET also very vast. Then Java also very vast. So do you really have that much of time to learn Java or .NET right now? Or you can go with a
Mm.
Node.js as well. Node.js with MongoDB or a GraphQL. So learn these things as well. Maybe Node.js is easy. As a front-end developer, everyone can learn the Node.js, and we have too many frameworks right now in the backend. But if you are going for a job, then if you are applying for full stack, or if you see the profile for full stack, then do one
Mm.
thing, try to see what they are looking in the backend. Okay, so and note down that, so 6 companies are looking for Java, 2 companies is looking for Node. So this is how you can get idea which backend should be more in the demand right now.
Okay.
Okay, any question, anyone?
I think even if you're having Angular experience, right? Like what can I suggest? Even in my current project as well, they are forcing us to learn Nest.js,
Correct.
NEST Nest.js. It's exactly similar to Angular only.
Angular,
If you know
yeah.
Angular, yeah, then it will be very easy for you.
Okay.
It is not a Next.js, it is a Nest.js.
Nest, yeah,
Yeah.
NEST Nest.js.
Yesterday only I talked
Yeah,
about this with my one of
it's
the
a
friend.
framework on top of Node.js.
Yeah, yep. So it is almost kind of the Angular, but we are writing backend here.
Yeah, with
If you,
right with
yeah, if
TypeScript,
you
right.
guys see the, let me put this URL as well. If someone is looking for a backend to learn new things.
And even in most of the job description as well, they are mentioning Node.js along with the Next.js. It provide
Yes.
more flexible with TypeScript, right?
Yep. Yep. So this is also one thing. And see, now as well I am also learning few things, so I will tell you what I'm learning right now. Okay, so I'm looking for a right now macro front end kind of things. Okay, then what is NX? If anyone is know about NX, so feel free to talk about that. So NX also one kind of tools. Over there we can have the multiple repositories into the single repo, and each team can work separately. Okay, so we'll have only package.json, single package.json. So every team will use that single dot package.json, so you don't need to write the 6 application, 6 places, then 6 stash or 6 bit bucket, then 6 node module folder in your code. Okay, so this is the one tool I think as a front-end developer you guys should know. And about the macro front-end as well, same thing. So we have too many frameworks for the macro front-end. So if you get some time, so try to learn those things as well, and try to add those kind of thing in your resume. So at least you will get some boost with that. Okay, so I will share this slides in a mail. I will try to send each and every one mail, and I will share the links whatever I was referring, the code and all. So okay, thank you for joining. Then have a nice holidays, upcoming days. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Thank you.
connecting this
Thank
session.
you for the
Welcome.
Yeah,
session.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you
sir.
so much
thanks.
for
Thanks.
such a
Thank you.
good share.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.